further. This is after 1990. I graduated from college. You're wondering, man, you showed us the Toys R Us in California. You showed us a field in Gettysburg. I'm getting ready to show you something else. Well, this is the other thing I wanted to show you too. After I had graduated college and stuff, and part of all of my research, a show came out that you might recognize. And I watched this show just like y'all did probably too, right? It was at the time, it was the only investigation show out there, and I was interested because it brought everything that That's Incredible had with the evidence, but there was just something that I didn't know. I couldn't put my finger on it. There was something that I would do different, and I didn't know what it was yet until I go on a business trip to The Rock. How many people have been to Alcatraz? How many people were inmates in Alcatraz?
Yeah. Bill, you been out? No. Bill's an inmate.
So I was out there on a business trip, and they have many tours during the day. But they have one that's a twilight tour. It's the last tour of the day, and you stay out there after it gets dark. You come back when it gets dark. So you get on a boat, you go across the water, and let me tell you, that water is cold, it's churny, it's shark infested. It is, like y'all's beaches out here. So I did the tour, the headset, walking around like everybody else. It was time to go, so we went back down to the dock where the boat taking us across was, and they radioed and said there's a problem with the boat. Everybody needs to wait on the dock. It'll be about 45 minutes to an hour before another boat comes. I said, great. Hey, park ranger, can I go back up there and check something out? He said, sure. Well, little did he know that I stopped at a Radio Shack, which was an electronics store, and bought a little digital audio recorder because I had seen it on Ghost Hunters does. So I stuck it in my pocket, and I said, I want to see how easy this is. I want to see how real this is. I was skeptical, so I went up there, and they let me. I went to solitary confinement, and I got in one of the cells, solid steel cell, 2 double steel doors. I sat down, and beep, clicked on the recorder. So this is Brad Klinge, Alcatraz, announcing yourself like you do in these things. And then you hear a voice that comes across that, again, made me shat my pants. This is the cell. See that 10? The one that says 10? That was the one that I was sitting in. But here's the EVP that I got.
Solitary confinement, Alcatraz. Line 10. Solitary confinement, Alcatraz. Line 10.
Y'all heard that, right?
It wanted to let me know where I was. Thank you, Mr. Inmate. Now I had probably 3 or 4 more that I can't show, just for time's sake. But I heard doors slamming. I heard people yelling. The place was alive on this little Radio Shack digital recorder. And I said, this is too damn easy. This is too damn easy. Why not? I was at Gettysburg. I filmed something. I got that, and I just got this EVP, just first try. Didn't know what to think. So I go back, and I show this guy.
Yeah, so this is kind of where I come into the picture for as far as us as the Klinge Brothers in the paranormal world. He comes back home. We're at a barbecue at his house. He said, hey, Barry, check this stuff out. So he played that same exact EVP. And I'm like, I shat myself. I'm like, what is that? Somebody in there with you? No, nobody in there by myself. I said, it can't be. So I was like very interested now. And that's how we got the idea of this everyday paranormal thing. He's like, man, he's actually belonged to a group that was in San Antonio. But like, if you know Brad, it's his way or the highway sometimes. And he didn't like what they're doing. He's like, man, I could do this stuff myself. He said, you want to make this team? I said, yeah, I'm in.
And the reason I picked him is not that he was my brother, but he had the video camera.
Yeah.
I had the audio recorder. He had the video
I'm
camera.
a video guy now just because I own a camera.
He was set. So it was a funny story about that San Antonio Paranormal Network. The leaders of that, they were kind of cocky. And I said, you know what, I'm going to just kind of do my own thing. I kind of like the science. I need more science. I need more scientific proof. And that's what was missing, I think, when I was watching Ghost Hunters. And they said, oh, well, yeah, go out on your own. You'll never amount to anything. I was like,
Freaking
okay,
Australia, dude.
hold my beer.